It all starts with how do we get girls? How do we do that? And it always ends with how do I become a higher value man? How do I raise my value? How do I become just a better, more amazing individual? Okay, when I was 22 years old, I was doing so many and going to every single club and so many girls. I was just a degenerate, okay? I'm happy. I had a great life. But, I wasn't doing the deep work that you're doing now on yourself. So I'm telling you, if you get in under my coaching, by the time you're 30, you're going to be so ahead of the rest of the world. And you are 22. You probably think, my God, 30 is so old. I'm telling you, as a man, Omar, okay, write this down. Remember what I'm about to tell you, young man, okay? As a man, if you work on yourself in your 20s, from 30, your life gets so much better. If it wasn't for this virus, I literally could pick up right now and fly anywhere in the world first class and just enjoy my life. Okay? And not have to worry about anything. I am living the dream, and I am 34 years old. I am a dinosaur in the game because I've just been pimping since I was 17. Okay? Here you go. Book number 1, The Millionaire Fast Lane. Book number 2, Unscripted. Book number 3, The Compound Effect. Book number 4, Atomic Habits. This is why the power of the high value Instagram comes into play. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me show you how to beat this, young man. Okay, listen up, Pablo. Run your game regardless of how she looks. That should be your number one thing. You should be wondering, like, can I run my game to the point that I can get this girl's Instagram from her nonchalantly, very easily? Do you know what the word nonchalant means? Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, of course. It's without much effort
Yeah.
to show, or without much effort showed.
Exactly. Just very nonchalantly, like you do it every day. Like, oh, yeah, well, give me your Instagram. What's good? She's like, who is this? Right? And then guess what? When you go and you disengage, right? Because you need to be practicing on just getting her contact info. You need to be all of you men listening to me right now, you need to get good at getting the contact info. That's it. That's the, initiating the conversation is half the battle. And after you cross that river, then once you have her Instagram, you can go and be like, she's ugly, I'll block her, or another good thing is this: when you have a really good Instagram and you get a girl to follow you, they'll go through your Instagram and they will like your photos. And then those likes, I covered this in the SALT course. Those likes, other girls see other girls liking your photo. And these girls, like, let's say you're going to pick up some chick. Say you pick up some hot yoga snow bunny in Whole Foods. And you've already been pimping these Whole Foods for like 5 months, right? So your Instagram has like 10 to 15 super hot girls click and like on all your photos. When a girl is interested in you, she's going to go to your Instagram, she's going to look at your photos, and then she's going to click who liked on this, and then she's like, oh my God, this girl's hot as oh my God, she has perfect, oh my God, I'm so ugly, why does she like him, oh my God, and then she's going to have buyer anxiety, and she's going to want to hang out with you. Her level of interest is going to go high. You know what I mean? Hot with money go to Whole Foods. If a girl's shopping at Whole Foods, it's one of two things. She's either got her shit together, and or she got a sugar daddy. But girls that shop at Whole Foods, I like those girls because I like girls who take care of themselves. If a girl like that's one thing I like about being in Asia. Asian girls, they really take care of themselves. Like when you get out of the shower with an Asian girl, she puts like 1,500 different creams on her face. She massages her face. She puts toner. She puts all this stuff in her hair. She's like makes a green smoothie. These girls take obsequious care of themselves. So, I mean, dude, if it wasn't for the low payment of the salary at Whole Foods, I would work at Whole Foods, bro. that place is fire to pick up hot babes. If there was a little TV in your room, right? And I occasionally popped up on the TV and I was like, "Hey Pablo, sign up for Salt." And I said that like every day for like 30 days, 40 days, 50 days. Do you think that would increase the probability of you signing up for Salt? Yes or no?
Probably, but that'd be annoying as
Exactly. And when you have a high value Instagram, okay, on your phone, and you're constantly putting out the Pablo propaganda saying, "Baby girl, you need some Pablo in your life," eventually they crack. Do not try to go through life waiting in the dark, trying to figure it out on your own. Every piece of data that you want in this life comes from another human. So come and get it from me 100% for free as I destroy my keyboard wrist thingy here. When it comes down to those kind of situations, when you're like a girl and she's like, "Come inside me, come inside me," that means like your game and your masculinity and your frame as a man is so on point that she's just like, "I want to have this guy's kids." That's what it boils down to. She's like, "Inside me, I want your strong children. I want you." Okay, that's what happens with a lot of girls. They let you hit it raw on the first date, is because they're down. They're just like, "Yeah, this guy, if he, you know, like there's two levels to it. Like sometimes if you're hitting a girl raw and she's like, "Don't come inside me," then that's like she's just a hoe. But if she's like, you're hitting it raw and she's like, "Oh my God, just come inside me," that's like you're like one of the best men she has, and she desires your offspring. I don't even clean my house anymore, right? And if my house gets trashed, like sometimes, from a internal healing point, like I'll be like, I just need time to like chill out at home and clean my house and take care of my space. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just like burning through work, like just eating, throwing dishes in the sink, and working on my purpose, right? And so these menial tasks, okay? Let me explain to you what menial tasks are. Taking out the garbage, cleaning up, cooking, cutting your own hair, right? Laundry, ironing clothes, okay? These are all petty tasks that if you want to be a man who lives a life of excellence, doing this stuff, these things here, is a waste of time. It's 1,000% a waste of time. Let me read to you what one of my mentors put on his Instagram. He says, "Never do a menial task. This is my barber cutting my hair in my house for $250. Why? Let's say I get my hair cut twice a month, and I drive 30 minutes to and from my house to the barber. That's 60 minutes per cut just in drive time, which adds up to 2 hours each month. 12 hours in a year times 2 hours monthly in drive time equals 24 hours, which equates to an entire day out of my 365 days in the year that would be completely wasted just in drive time to and from my barber. On top of that, I make far more than $250 in an hour. So that extra 2 hours freed up each month makes a lot more extra revenue. Menial tasks include things like grocery shopping, driving, cleaning, fixing things, cooking. Anything that is far below your dollar value per hour should be outsourced." I'm going to read that again. Anything that is far below your dollar value per hour should be outsourced. Don't waste your life doing menial tasks. Upgrade yourself. Okay? So this is why I get girls to do that stuff. And here's the thing. When you get a girl to do these menial tasks for you, cooking, cleaning, whatever, she feels like she's building something with you, especially if you're a man on your purpose, a man on his goals, on his, because you're a driven man, Cameron. I'm a driven man, and driven men are rare. We are rare where like the average guy is not ambitious. The average guy wants to jerk off, smoke weed, watch Netflix, cry while he's jerking off. I don't know what these fucking losers do, but you know, that's like the average guy. We are not average. Okay? So stop trying to justify this averageness. Embrace the fucking great man that you're supposed to be and put these to work. What are they going to do if they're not with you? What are they going to do? They're going to go take a picture of her and sell it on OnlyFans, or go rack up fucking Starbucks debt on her credit card? Like, you're doing a good service to these girls. You're making them better because you're showing them this is how a high value man acts. This is what it's like to be with a high value man. You're blessing them with that experience that raises her bar down the road when she dates other guys.